Welcome back, I am Cithryth as usual, and this is episode 16 of my LOTRO Lore Master Let's Play. Apologies for posting this a bit later than I usually do, but had some, plumbers and electricians over at my house, which made it not exactly an ideal location for recording. So this is late, sorry. Anyways, so I did all those other quests in the Barrowdowns that I didn't show you because they were boring, and I did end up picking up a whole lot more. Oh, something's attacking me, hold on. What is... Yes. You might notice my bear is black now. Mormont is a black bear. I ended up using my 250 turbine points to buy the black bear skill, as you can see down here in this corner. Improved friend of bears, black bear. It's a different skill from... See, I have improved friend of bears, that's what I was using before. Now I have the black bear skill. So, yeah, he's a black bear. He's pretty cool. That's Lalia, by the way. We'll get to her in a minute. Anyways, so I picked up a whole bunch of quests. Some of them were from the quest givers that gave me those original ones. Some of them are from a quest hub on the other side of the Barrowdowns, which we will, get there. We'll get there. But first, we are going to rescue Lalia.
Goodness, could you help me with something?
Basically, Mr. Butterbur, the innkeeper of the Prancing Pony, has been telling Lalia stories, and one of the stories was the last prince, the last Cardolan prince, and I don't know, something about him being here, and so Lalia came to find the last prince, and found out, oh, just kidding, everything is white and terrifying. So now we have to help her find her cloak and escape the Barrowdowns. Back in the day, this quest was so annoying, because she would die super easily. And just, like, there's people who, from back in the day when the quest used to be hard, when they roll new characters now, they just start the quest just to let her go off into the distance and die. It was such an obnoxious quest. You used to have to have multiple people. And the obnoxious crying noises she makes probably don't help. Like, it just sounds, it's just such a terrible sound. And she just happens to run into all sorts of groups of mobs. She's not a very bright hobbit. But she runs her own market now in Bree-town and sells cosmetics, so I guess I can't hate her too much. Oh yeah, so while we're doing this quest, a couple things. If you don't, you should follow me on Twitter. My name is Cithryth on Twitter, unsurprisingly, because I post updates there. And for example, I posted updates about how I was not going to be posting this video on time today, and I didn't. So, for stuff like that, I post on Twitter because it's pretty easy. I also post random other things that I think are interesting. But mostly I recommend following me on Twitter for updates on the videos. It's just the easiest way. So, do that. It related to this video, though. I did hit level 19, you might notice, by doing those quests. And I got 2 new skills, 2 more stunning skills. So, that's pretty cool. I'll have to try them out. In fact, I think I will right now. Let's try Light of the Rising Dawn. Okay, so he went down fast, and so we didn't really get to experience the full glory of that, but I'm sure we'll have other opportunities. The other skill I got was Bane Flare. So they're both... Oh, here's her cloak. Oh no, it's a white. Seriously, she makes such bizarre noises. Right. Okay, so we got your cloak. Now let's get out of here. Please. Like, I don't know if I've actually ever noticed it before. I think this is the first time I've ever had... Maybe they added it in? Because I don't remember her making those weird noises. I do remember, I think it was Riders of Rohan Beta. They were trying to add in these weird noises. And this might be one of them. Like, when you use a legendary item experience scroll, usually you just stand there and it looks like you're, like, researching something. But, with the Riders of Rohan beta, they decided, hey, let's put noise to this. And, like, I guess it was supposed to be like, oh, like, you know, researching, being like, oh, that's interesting, very interesting. But basically, it ended up sounding like porn. It was freaky. It was like, and like, I don't know how the males sounded, but I think the men did sound creepy. They were like, and it was just like, why would you decide to add this? Also, side note, this quest is still super annoying. Because look, she's just dying, and I'm dying because I'm a squishy. And she's just making that obnoxious noise. God, Lalia, you suck. The only good thing that comes with this quest is that she goes on to make Lalia's market. And I died because I'm out of potions. I hate you, Lalia. I hate you. I'm gonna fail that quest, and I don't even care. Alright, so I had to retreat, and I went to the old forest. So we're not gonna go try and save Lalia, because I hate her. And she sucks. We're just gonna go and do my other quests, because I don't care. So, we're gonna go to the northern Barrow and search for a chest. It's not too hard. It's just kind of sitting there. And then I'm gonna talk about some bounty quests, which are pretty cool. Alright, so up here is the northern Barrow, where we are looking for this chest. I'm gonna try and find a white to try out my new stunning skills on. Alright, so we've got this archer. Now, the one I tried before, Light of the Rising Dawn, does damage and then only a 3-second stun. But this other one, Bane Flare, doesn't do any damage but a 15-second daze. That's not as long as the one I have already, Blinding Flash, but I think I can do it from a longer range. Radius 10 meters. Oh, okay, so I see. So Blinding Flash is only on a single target, whereas Bane Flare can be multiple targets. So that's quite handy, but I'm going to go with Light of the Rising Dawn because I do want to do damage. And he didn't really stun, did he? That kind of sucks. It might be a percentage chance or something, I don't know. Or he resisted, that could be it. Most likely. But doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, there's the ancient chest we have to grab. So we have to kill these other guys first. Because I know that once I get up there, there's going to be a whole bunch that pop out of the ground, which sucks and is annoying, but, you know, that's, I guess, what, you know, undead things do. They just kind of come up out of the ground. All willy-nilly, like. Stop moving, barrow crawler, so I can have you in range. Jerks. So, okay, while we're doing this also, we'll talk about some other things. Thinking about starting another game series. I know I've been talking on Twitter a lot and on my blog a lot about getting, let's see, I have to bring the letter to him. Okay, about doing a city building god game series, and I'm gonna do that eventually, but I'm kind of being really perfectionist about it because city building and god games are like my absolute favorite genre of games, and I really want to do all the games that I record justice, and so I feel like I really need to prepare myself and do a whole lot of research and really get it right so that I don't just end up having a crappy city building series and feel awful about myself. So that will happen eventually one day when I finally feel like I'm ready. But I'm thinking about maybe starting, like how I have Don't Starve every Fridays. I think I'm gonna have another game every Monday, and I'm thinking about doing The Binding of Isaac, which, if you haven't heard of that, it's a roguelike, or I think they call it a roguelite, because it can be very quick. I'm not very good at the game, so it'll probably be very short videos. Not gonna be Northern Lion style 1 hour long epic videos. Let's see, is this good? No. I'll take that one because it's worth more money. More? Oh, fellowship quest. No thanks. That's a nice staff. And it looks okay. But, I'll take this quest and we'll see how I feel at a higher level. I do have a whole bunch of quests that are too high a level for me. Now, anyways, so yeah, Binding of Isaac every Mondays, maybe? Tell me what you think in the comments. Although I know people who've watched this LOTRO series probably only watch it because LOTRO. Only, like, subscribe to me because of LOTRO. But if you do watch my other videos and would be interested, let me know. Or, if you think I should do a different game, let me know, because I'd be up for that. So, we have to go... Alright, right, so I was going to talk about bounty quests. And then I'll probably end the episode. Because I've been talking a whole lot. And Lalia took up a ton of time. Anyways, so these bounty quests are pretty cool. They're basically repeatable quests. But you can only repeat them, I think, 3 times. Yeah, this quest can be completed 3 times. You get 3 of you get 1 of each of these, and they are for crafting. They are a what's it called? Critical success item. So if you use it, I think it's a higher percentage chance of getting a really good item as opposed to just a good item. And then you also get to pick 1 scroll case, which gives you a recipe from whatever craft it is that you chose to pick. So these are good quests for those who are starting out their crafting. I haven't done any crafting on this character, and I'm not sure if I will. Because I have a lot of other characters that craft, so I don't really have a need for this one to craft, so I might just not do it. But yeah, so that's good. And they're pretty easy, like 10 Barghis size for that one, 10 Cardolan relics, and 10 white skulls. Again, this one gives you a sapphire shard, which is really good. This one gives you different critical success items. So those are good. Those are good quests that they added, helping crafters while they quest. Because a lot of times, crafting ends up as like a very separate kind of side game from questing. Which is why I can get away with just not doing it. But, okay, so that was episode 16. Next episode will probably still be in the Barrowdowns. And yeah, lots to do in the Barrowdowns. Hopefully I'll hit level 20 so that these quests I have won't be quite as high level. If I don't, I might do some ping-ponging with some other zones. Anyways, so also follow me on Twitter so you can get updates on what I'm doing. Alright, so see you next time.